Right. That's what I'm working on now. We need this manual to go through the science, the history of this whole effect. Because I've been in it for 20 years. So and there's such a huge community. I want to be able to credit all of you guys, just say like, these are resources. So I want people who are new to it. And this book is going to take a while. It's not ready right yet, but at the rate it's coming together. So it'll be something. And in the meantime, I think Eric, or maybe both of you, were asking, where do you go if you need to get started? Of course.
Yeah. That was me.
Yeah, because one of the conference presenters at this conference we just had in Idaho, that's Shane of Unbiased on the Fence. He's got a whole series of videos for someone new to the effect. I do recommend them. I've watched them myself. So that's a great starting place.
I'll put that in the description so people can find it. This is what the show is about, trying to bring new people with experienced people so we can try to all understand it. I hear a lot you guys talk about like being awake. And you mentioned the movie, The Mandela Effect.
Yes.
And me and my brother, we both actually watched the movie and we talked about it last week. And now in the movie, he woke up because the daughter, died. Spoiler alert, sorry everybody.
Spoiler guys, spoiler alert.
Do you see on average, does it sometimes takes a tragedy to wake somebody up, or can it just be out of nowhere? Because like you're saying, Bob, like the one thing you had a problem with is the movie make it sound like it has to take something tragedy to wake up, but in real life, I woke up. I was just happy about it. Yeah. But does it take different things to wake up?
It depends on the person. So there are different personality types, like we talked about the INFJ Myers-Briggs that I am. And if you're an intuitive, then you're an NF type, intuitive feeler. So that would be, you probably go through a different kind of awakening process, but every person is very individual. So it could be that you need a flip-flop experience to have, like Dark Wolf's, he talks about that, Jerry, on his channel, Dark Wolf's Den on YouTube. Yeah. He talks about, for him, it's the flip-flopping that really got him. Other people have anchor memories. Like I was just watching Sean Indigo, and he says, anchor memories are for him what it is. Like objects in mirror. Do you remember the objects in mirror?
Yeah, well, I'm a motorcycle rider, but I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yes. And it used to be maybe closer than they appear. Now it's R. When you've got that anchor memory, like, well, wait a minute, or like Dolly's braces in Moonraker, the James Bond movie.
I'm an anchor guy. That's why I tell people, look, if you got an anchor, if you're feeling just keep it anchored. Keep it anchored. Make sure it's 100% that for like you and your mom and your dad were laughing about a certain thing. You know what? You won't be depressed about an anchor.
Look for flip flops. That's another one. Yeah. And then see if you can get anybody that agrees with you, because then it's like such a relief. Then you're not going completely bonkers.
I just told my brother about Cheese Whiz just today.
Oh my gosh.
Cheese Whiz in the can, the aerosol. And he and I used to Cheese Whiz it up with crackers all the time. We're kids. And he's like, I'm like, dude, no, Cheese Whiz didn't have an aerosol. It was, it poured out like jelly. It poured out because the air. It's like, no, it was aerosol. No, Cheese Whiz, it wasn't like that. It was another brand. So he didn't know that one, and so but he didn't know. He didn't remember. I'm a Captain Crunch guy. I used to eat Captain Crunch out of a box. So I love Captain Crunch.
Right.
So I said, "You remember Captain Crunch?" And he goes, "Captain." I said, "No, man, Captain." So,
but I never eat the cereal. So
never eat the cereal. So it's an example of not everyone's going to have the same anchor. I was like, don't get mad at another person because they don't remember something. It's like,
what's good about the cheese talk was because I have another channel where I experienced food, for the first time, number one cheese in the world. And I was telling the story on how I poured the cheese out. That's where he caught it. That's different. And I didn't know. And I was talking about the original way. He said, no, that's not how you do it now. So I know that I was doing a Mandela effect at that moment.
Yeah, you were sounding like an idiot.
Wow.
You're talking about Cheese Whiz, man. It don't exist. Cheese Whiz, but Cheese Whiz exists, but it wasn't aerosol.
Well, did you see the video with Christopher Anatra, the NECS CEO? And he talks about the Haas avocados. Like he's the CEO, and he's talking to the people that are using his software to order food to their grocery stores and so forth.
Yeah.
And he's saying, you may notice I've been hearing a lot about changes in the data. For the names of the products, like Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. Yeah. It's no longer stovetop stuff.
Yeah, I found that I think yesterday. So it was holidays. You go Stouffer's. We go for Stouffer's. Stovetop.
Yeah.
Cornbread. I was like looking at the store, but I'm in England, so I'm not seeing any of that stuff anyway. And I was talking about how I missed it. That we were looking for cornbread. I wish we had Stouffer's here. And so I was watching a video. I was like, "Don't tell me Stouffer's gone."
It's gone.
They're picking the Gypsies. They're picking the stove. It's picking the hard hitting stuff. It's like God is like picking the ones that you'll recognize. I'm like, okay, I got it. But
I think that's why so many foods are getting affected, because we all go to the grocery store. We might have other things going on, but we all got to eat.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. It's
So
picking
then-
the ones.
Yeah. So the food channel that you're doing, Eric, that's amazing. You'll probably see a lot of Mandela effects with the foods.